Hello, you find me with strange color banding, extreme color banding on the floor of my room. I happened to be in the area of the anime shop Metal. Now, I don't know what this color banding is. This is not a setting I've turned on. I don't know what this is. Um, I've talked about it before. Metal is a sort of flagship anime figure store in London. They used to have two locations down the street from each other. Then the one of them, the bigger one, closed down earlier this year, and now they just have the one. And every time I go there, I say to myself, "I'm not coming back here. This is a fucking scam." And you can go on their reviews and see everyone agrees, right? They're selling prize figures for 75 quid. Like, it's ridiculous, the prices. But the thing that keeps me going back is they do have a like on sale section, and I have gotten precisely one actually decent deal from that on sale section, which is my Tamayura figure. And so I figured, you know what? I'll go in there. I'll see if they have anything worthwhile on sale because I happen to be in the area, and why the fuck not? I go in there, I look around. They do not have anything good. Um, but I'm too awkward to leave without buying anything. So I picked up the cheapest thing I could find that looked interesting, which is this Eromanga Sensei blind box, which was £9 fucking, which is ridiculous. But there you have it. Um, so I'm gonna open this Eromanga Sensei blind box. However, they also said they would give me a free poster if I left them a Google review. So I did that, and then the second I left the store, I deleted my Google review. I'll have you know. But they did give me, from a selection of posters, this poster, which I am excited to see the whole of because so far I've only seen this. But you may be able to tell this is Cardcaptor Sakura. So let's find out what this looks like. Oh, it is a figure poster, and this is what it looks like. There you go. Actually, pretty damn nice, I gotta say. You know what? This may, on its own, have been worth it. I've been wanting a Sakura poster for a minute. Now, before we get to the blind box, I picked up a little something on the way back. I picked up a buzz ball. I actually picked up two buzz balls. Two buzz balls. Maybe editor, do you wanna if you wanna cut to the clip of me trying a buzz ball for the first time, you can do that if you could be bothered to find that. But that's enough. That's enough. That's enough of that. How's it going? How's it going? What something? It's called that's not it. A buzz ball. I've seen these around. I've seen people talk about them as some sort of ghetto, thing. And that sounds right up my alley. So it says, I believe, shake well. So I'm shaking it well. Now, this, as I understand it, has some sort of alcohol in it. So let's give it a try, shall we? I know I just opened the Heineken. It's not my go-to beer, but I thought let's change it up a little bit. I've dribbled all over myself. That is quite strong. Oh, that is quite strong. That tastes like it has unlike, I've tried many of the store-bought pre-mixed cocktails. None of them, what percentage are we talking here? Women founded. Apparently this is women founded. Can I see the fucking alcohol percentage? 13%. Okay, it's not that crazy, but it's pretty strong. It's not. It doesn't taste good. I wouldn't describe this as tasting good, but it definitely tastes like alcoholic, and that's really the focus of what we're doing here. Before we open our blind bag, let's put down a buzzball. Why a buzzball? I think it's funny. I find these as a concept just incredibly fucking hilarious, and they're cheap as well. To be fair to them, they are cheap. But I just it's a ball, and it's like what? It's ridiculous. All right, down the hatch. Man, that is strong. They really don't play with these things. So while I'm drinking this, I will tell you a story. When I went to the counter uh, at the store, the guy told me about the poster, and then he said, "Did you find what you were looking for?" Or something. I forgot what I did, but I said I was like, "This is you know what? I'll ask him." Uh, and so I thought, like, what's the first thing that came to my head? Do you have anything from Hidamari's sketch that I might have missed, or like in the back lot in storage somewhere? I said, "Do you have anything from Hidamari's sketch?" One time I saw you guys had Miyako from Hidamari sketch. Do you still have that figure? Do you have any other Hidamari sketch figures? And he was like, Miyaku, Miraku, Hikamaru sketch. That's what he said. He said Hikamaru sketch. How do you spell that? That's what he said. He looked me dead in the damn eyes, and he said to me, Hikamaru sketch. How do you spell that? And I said, no, it's Hidamari sketch. Hidamari as in sunshine. And then he said, you clearly know more Japanese than me then, pulling out his phone to try and look it up. And then he said he couldn't find it. So I showed him, I put on my phone and I Googled Miyako Hidamari sketch and showed him the Google Images results. And he said, no, we don't have anything like that. They did actually have a figure that I would have bought. Since they've had to consolidate their two stores, they've basically gotten rid of anything interesting. But I did find they do have a few figures from. They do have a few Shiro from No Game No Life figures. Surprisingly lewd figures of Shiro from No Game No Life. And I strongly considered picking one up. I did. Every time I go in, I strongly consider picking one up. But I did not because they are obscenely marked up. Alright, let's open this blind bag. It's Sagiri. It's a Sagiri keychain. Wow, this is so not worth £9. It's absolutely ridiculous how not worth. This is worth about 25p maybe. Ridiculous that I let myself become scammed like this. I was too awkward to leave without buying anything because at the time I'm wearing a hat, I'm wearing a beanie pulled down, I'm wearing sunglasses, and I'm wearing a trench coat done all the way up. And I feel like I walked in there looking sketchy as fuck. And so I kind of felt like, and then I perused for quite a while because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. So I looked around. I basically did a full lap of the shop like twice. I really wanted to make sure I wasn't accidentally missing anything. But I felt like I kind of came off looking sketchy, and then I probably had to buy something so that they didn't think I was like stealing. You know what? This is quite nice. It's obviously not worth anywhere near £9, and I knew I was getting scammed when I bought it. You go into that shop, you get scammed. It is what it is. Oh, they've gotten rid of their 18 plus section as well. They used to have an 18 plus section that now it's now been replaced with a Gundam section. But as much as this is not worth the amount of money I paid for it, it is quite nice. I actually do think Sagiri looks pretty cute here. Can I get this to focus? No, I cannot. Um, well, I guess you will just see a slightly blurry. Okay, this is the thing that they do on the internet, right? They do like that. Doesn't seem to be working. Well, honestly, it's a pretty cute little keychain. Um, I might put it on. No, I'm not gonna put it on my keys. I might put it on my keys. It is kind of cute. The more I'm looking at it, the more I'm finding it endearing. But I feel like it's just gonna somehow break. No, I should not do that. But I should put this poster up. Frankly, the poster is is the best thing out of the two things. Um, and the Buzzball is pretty good too. Editor, cut to my Buzzball analysis from directly after the first time I ever tried a Buzzball. It seems to me the Buzzball is a perfectly designed device. It sends you exactly where you need to go and no further. Chugging one of these is almost disgustingly optimized as a sort of pre-game setup. Because if I were to describe the situation I'm in right now, I would say that this is a ball which has gotten me buzzed. And buzzed is the only real way to describe it. It really is the closest you can get to taking a pill which puts you in the state of buzzed. It is exactly what it says it does, and it does it. It's almost gross. It's almost overly sterile, the manner in which it is so efficiently targeted at doing precisely what it sets out to do. But it does indeed get the job done. So that's my opinion on the Buzzball.